Africa. If this is your first time on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I am going to be talking about sacred trees, the power of sacred trees in African spirituality, the trees that have life, the trees that speaks, and how you can be able to tap into the power of trees. Yes, the topic of African spirituality, we have different kind of kingdoms. We have the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom, the mineral kingdom, the human kingdom, and of course the spirit kingdom and the water kingdom. All these are part of nature and lots of other things as well. In the plant kingdom, we believe that the plants are living things and they have their own spirits, they have their own deities. And the plant elementals, of course, is deities that controls this plant kingdom. We know some of them in West Africa. We know the deity they call Osin, Osinye. In Asian food, them they call it Azaka. In Nigeria, we call it Aziza. Okay, these are forest deities. We have different names for different ones. So there are many of them. But the primary deities, Osanye, is the elemental of nature. Okay, we have these spirits known as the gnomes, the ones they call the Memuteps or the dwarf. These are those short spirits. I have spoken about them many times on this channel. Okay, they are spirits of nature, responsible for making things grow, making nature work, the great circle of life and stuff like that. Today I want to talk about the spirit of trees. There are some trees that have very powerful characteristics, some trees that have certain traits, certain qualities that we have been able to identify in African spirituality. And these trees, we venerate them, we know them, some people know them. And these trees are very powerful trees. And I want to do this video for those people that are living close to nature. They can actually take advantage of these trees to use them as a contact point for reaching out to the spirits of the plant kingdom, for connecting with nature, for bringing harmony and balance. Okay, we still have them today. In Africa, West Africa, we have some of these popular ones that I would like to say today. If you are living in like a jungle or close to a jungle or a place that is full of trees, instead of you to have an altar at home, or if you cannot be able to set up an altar at home, you can easily choose some trees inside the forest as natural altars, whereby you can be able to do your offerings, say your supplications, and things will be working out for you. You can actually be interacting with the spirit of nature without nobody even knowing or suspecting anything. And they just see you like a regular person, but you go to spend time in the forest and will not know what is happening. But they don't know you're making some very powerful contacts with the spirits of nature, and things are working for you. Okay? In West Africa, we have some of these. One of the most popular one is the Iroko tree. The Iroko tree, they also call it the OG tree, OGI tree in Igbo. This is a tree that is a very powerful tree. It's a tree that grows very tall, and it separates itself from all other trees. Other trees do not grow near the Iroko tree. This is a tree that we consider a spirit tree, a tree that is a gateway to the astral world, to other dimensions. And a lot of deities live in this tree. It's a spirit tree. Spirits always live inside the Iroko tree. So it's not a tree for any other people, for regular. You don't cut it to do firewood. You don't disrespect it. You are very careful the way you talk around this tree. This tree is actually a living tree full of deities. If you have like an Iroko tree close to you, you can use it at your altar. You tie a white cloth around it or a red cloth, then you can pour libations to it. Anytime you have anything you want to do, you want to say, send a message to the spirit world, you take your drink and your food items or your offerings, You go to the tree, you greet the tree, you talk to the tree, you touch the tree, you say your message, and you leave your offerings there. And you'll be surprised that all the things you ask for will come to pass. This is how it normally works. Okay, you don't need to do anything. You treat the tree like it's a human being. Talk to it, give it offerings, and you give it things. This is how people discover many sacred trees in the past in Africa, whereby they discover that a certain tree answers prayers. People come to realize that anything they go there to ask for, it always works. Anything they say they do with that tree always comes out positive. Before you know, the tree will turn into a sort of mecca, whereby everybody will be trooping there to be carrying all their problems there to the tree and carrying offerings. Before you know, they start venerating the tree, and the tree is now a deity. Okay, so this kind of trees, Iroko trees, you're going to see them in most of our ancestral shrines. It is always there, lots of them. This is where you see them, and different spirits inhabit these trees. Okay, so the trees are natural organic altar in the communities. Okay, these trees, we don't cut them, you take care of them. We don't do any sort of kind of uh, bad behavior around them. You comport yourself very, very well, because the trees have been known to inhibit spiritual forces. Okay, so it's a very powerful tree, the Iroko tree. Another tree that is very powerful in African spirituality is the Ogriki tree. Ogriki tree, I've spoken about this tree before. Okay, it's a very powerful tree. The Ogriki tree is the tree that is associated with the ancestors. Is the tree that is associated with the spirits of the dead. Okay, if you want to communicate with the dead spirit, it is known that it's a gateway to the realm of the dead. So we venerate this tree in African spirituality. When you want to talk to your late ancestors, or you want to send a message, you go to the tree, you pour your libations, you leave your offering at the foot of the tree, and you thank and you go, and your ancestors will get that message. So the tree is a very powerful tree. They also call it a fertility tree as well. It's very powerful. Anywhere you see that tree in Africa, in West Africa, it is always venerated because of it's a tree that is a gateway to the realm of the dead. It's an ancestor's tree. So Ogriki tree is a respected tree. It's a tree that you don't touch, or you don't use it for firewood. You don't abuse it. Okay, because of that very purpose. Many shrines you're going to see that Ogriki tree. It's a very powerful tree. Okay, another very powerful tree again in African spirituality is the Ofo tree. Ofo tree. Uh, they also it's a very powerful tree. To this tree is a tree that you don't cut. It's forbidden to cut this tree in certain place. If you want to use it for something, you have to wait till the branch falls off. They normally use it for walking stick, for old men's walking stick. So they never cut it. You wait, then when this branch fall up, you can take that branch and then use it to make a walking stick, and it's a very powerful walking stick. They also use it for rituals, or rituals of transition, of seniority. They use it for rituals for giving titles, or putting in the shrine when they want to do certain rites that involve them using sticks, maybe to draw designs, to draw vivis on the ground, or to do some certain rituals. They use the Ofo stick for doing all those kind of things. It is usually carried by titled men, people that have taken chieftaincy title in West Africa or Niger Delta area, Igbo tradition. The kind of walking stick they use is that Ofo stick is what they use to make their walking stick. So it's not an ordinary walking stick. Okay, it's a tree of power. Okay. Then another kind of powerful tree that we know is the Anwebe tree. Anwebe tree is what it simply means is that no bird perches on it. This is a tree that birds do not perch on for whatever reason. Birds are afraid to perch on it, and it's a very powerful tree. It has magic powers, and people use the tree to do a lot of things. The belief is that nobody can be able to touch you, nobody can be able to step on you or take advantage of you if you use this tree to do spell. Okay, So people use this tree for many kind of things because of that very uh, formula, or that very potency. So it's a tree that is very popular. A lot of herbalists or spiritualists that use this tree a lot. Okay, a tree that makes people stay clear of you and have power to do so many things. Okay, they have the one they call the Ekwe Nunju. This is a tree that you can't touch anyhow. Okay, like the another name is the Ekwebo. It's an anti-witchcraft herb. It's a tree that neutralize evil powers. Okay, when you touch bad person touch a tree, people that have bad intentions, people that are not good, it weakens their powers, it destroys them. So people use this tree for doing spell to neutralize evil, to destroy the power of evil. Okay, so these are some popular trees that we have. These are some popular sacred trees that you find in Africa. We have a lot of them. Okay, then there's a way you can also create a sacred tree uh, for a child. In the time past, when you have a child or you give birth to a child, you want the child to be connected to the earth, or the child have a certain prophecy that came with it, that this child is going to be a great person, this child is going to walk with the spirits, and what they will tell you to do is to take the placenta of the child and bury it under a newly planted tree, or they bury it under a certain sacred tree. Okay, you bury the placenta of the child there. What we do is that it will connect this child to the umbilical cord, they connect the child spiritually to the heads. So the child will be very, very powerful spiritually. Okay, the child will be very, very powerful. That child is going to have the capacity to understand nature. There are some people that actually talk to plants, they can hear plants, they can actually communicate. So this kind of ritual will give the child that ability to be able to have a very greater or very powerful connection with the spirits of the earth. Okay, so they do this kind of rites in African spirituality. They're also the one that you can also grow a plant, a sacred tree. Women normally do this one where they use blood or menstrual blood to grow the tree. Okay, what this does is that it empowers the tree, or it gives them a greater connection with the head as well when they use the menstrual blood as manure or water to fertilize the tree. Gives them the tree power, then to talk to them gives the tree life. Some people do this too. They say it also helps to bring fertility to the tree and stuff like that, and also to the land too. So people also use blood to grow certain sacred trees. There are trees that are often venerated. We have lots of them when you come to West Africa, i.e., Nigeria. We have lots of sacred trees, and we have different spirits living in these trees. You're going to find a lot of different spirits living. It is their natural home, is their natural habitat. In fact, most spirits I have come to realize in West Africa, they prefer to stay in trees that will even stay inside altars. They love to stay in nature. They love to stay in trees like this. For whatever reason, they feel more comfortable and they feel more connected to the trees. So you're going to find a lot of sacred trees. Most of them are covered with wrapped with white cloth or red cloth, and they are demarcated to indicate that this is a sacred tree. So you can also create your own sacred tree. Two, you can go if you're living near the jungle or near bush. You can go find a very good tree, locate. When you do this, you ask the forest to show you the tree that you can be able to connect with. You do connect ritual to Osin or Osinye, and the spirits will guide you to a particular tree. If you are called or you are found or worthy, you can be able to locate such a tree. And once you see this particular tree, you will know. Then when you see the tree, you greet the tree, you touch the tree, try to connect with the tree spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. And you demarcate the tree and pour your libations and start speaking to the tree. And you're surprised that as you do this, all the supplications will start going well, things will be working well, and everything will be moving fine. Then that you found the right tree, and you're doing all your offerings there in nature. Okay, so it's a very good thing not only to have an altar in your house. Having altar in house is good, but if you have opportunity, it's also still good to still have another altar inside the bush, the natural tree altar that you can also be going to be doing things from time to time. This will create a very close bond, especially if you want to walk with the spirit of nature. It's better you have an altar inside the bush, you find a very good tree, and if you most times when you have the mind, the tree will call you, the tree will actually locate you and bring you there. Okay, you will know when the time comes. If you are really meant to do this, it will happen naturally. Okay, then when you discover this tree, you start doing your things, taking your offerings there, going there to do your work. As you begin to walk close, you begin to make stronger contact with the spirits. They will start talking to you. You will be hearing them, seeing them. They will be telling you things to do, what you can do, how both of you people can work together to improve the health, or to make things better for humanity, or to preserve the health. You you have to work together. Okay, so it's a very good thing, and there's a lot of benefits from working with earth spirit, elemental spirits of the head. There's a lot of benefits, a lot of happiness. It brings prosperity to your life. It brings protection. It brings stability. It brings all good things, and most of all, you are doing your part to make this world a better place. Okay, nowadays everybody is going green. It's all about sustainability, preserving the earth, and making this world a better place. So I think the best and most easiest spirits to work with are the plant elementals, the nature spirits. They are everywhere. They are just like us. Okay, so we need to work with them. So they are the easiest and best to work with. So if you're living near the forest, you should take advantage of this opportunity. Okay, not all of us have that opportunities anymore. Many of us are living in the city concrete jungle. There's no forest anywhere. But if you are blessed to be living near the jungle or the village or the countryside, please try to get an altar inside the jungle. Try to create a stronger connection with the nature spirits. They are very, very helpful, and it's a good thing. Okay, so please try to do this and try to identify these spirits. I have a list of them on my manual, but this I will be sharing this with people that are in my program, not for everybody. Okay, I'll be giving this, I'll be posting it on my group for people that want to work with them, so that we have access to them. They can find the spirits and the contact. If you want to learn African spirituality, please register for my program. I teach it, and I cannot just be teaching everything on this channel for free. Okay, African spirituality needs development, it needs improvement. You people need to contribute so that we can make it great again and also make it cool again. So if you really want to learn, I teach it. This is why I am here. I will teach you everything you need to know from the historical perspective, the interrelationship between science and spirituality, and of course, ancestral communication and all the rest things I'm talking about here. Register for my program. It's not expensive, and you get access to this knowledge, and you start doing the things that we are here to do. Okay, so I teach it. I also do spell work, oracle spell, love, tarot readings, so all this stuff. I do all these things. Then, of course, if you want to read my book, you don't have this book yet, you need to have it. Quantum Physics book. This book shows you the intricate connection between African spirituality and modern day science. In fact, the origin of modern day science is from African spirituality. This book will tell you what you need to know. We fill those missing gaps of knowledge that have been missing, and we complete, we empower you, we liberate you, and we tell you the things that you need to know. We show you the direction of where the world is going now. Okay, this book is a very powerful gateway to the past, present, and future of humanity and our present situation. So get this book. It's not expensive. Okay, then if you want to learn how to do spells, there's over 200 spells here. This is an authentic African grimoire. Then that can empower you to work with, especially with nature spirits. There's lots of herbs, lot of plants here. You can trace them, trace the botanical name, and you can be able to get advantage of so many things. Okay, This is what we need now in this present day and age. Okay, we need awareness and knowledge of our own power, our own capacity, and this is like a manual for that kind of thing. So please, you need to get these two books. Both of them is just $200 plus postage, and I'll be happy to send it to you. Then apart from that, I thank you very much for those people that have been watching the channel, supporting the channel. I'm very, very grateful. I'm very, very delighted. Those people that have been contributing, even the ones that have been antagonizing it, I thank you when I join. Okay, and now they let the channel be strong. Thank you for being active criticizers or whatever you are calling yourself, active criticizers. Thank you. So this is what I have to say today, and questions or comments are welcome as usual. Like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to the subscribe button so you'll be the first to get my videos and write-ups as soon as I release them. And apart from that, I thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you in the next video as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.